Welcome to the future. Hello, beautiful people. We are live. We are so live. We're on Facebook, YouTube. Are we on Twitch today? We are on Twitch. We're on Twitch too, because somebody's like, hey, have you ever considered doing this on Twitch? Yeah, we've considered it because we've been broadcasting on Twitch for several episodes now. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about the logo critique. A lot of you guys were disappointed that we didn't get to everybody. I'm not saying we're going to get to everybody today, but we're going to try. And we're going to do this until we get through everybody so nobody's disappointed. We strive to make everyone satisfied. Before we dive into today's episode, I just want to say hello to the Dream Team. How you guys doing?
Hey, Chris.
Hey! You guys look great.
Friday. It's Friday.
It is Friday. Happy Friday to all of you.
Happy Friday to you.
How did you sleep last night?
Great.
Okay.
I did not sleep well myself.
Me neither. I didn't sleep well.
I got up at 4 a.m. and I could not go to sleep. Yesterday's episode was racing through my mind. And this is the feeling I often get when I go and teach a class. I think about what I should have said, what I could have said, and what I would have done differently. And one of the reasons why I love teaching so much is it stimulates my mind. It gets my brain going and I can't turn it off. And that's when my wife rolls over and looks at me and it's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. Why? What's wrong? I'm going to just do social media for like 2 hours. And that's what I wound up doing.
I feel like he's crazy.
Yeah.
Robotic.
All right. Let's, what we're going to do is we have a new intro for the show. I'm just trying it out for size. Let me know if you guys like it. We're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it raw. We're going to keep it really raw. Roll the title. All right, welcome back, you guys. Now, I know some of you guys might be bothered by this. This is my mic. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Just focus on the face.
I'm bothered.
Are you bothered? Are you hot and bothered? You want me to move it away?
Yeah.
No.
Because it's like an inch off your...
If I do this and it breaks, what's going to happen?
Oh, okay.
Let's just don't worry about it. Focus on what's important. Content value is better or greater than production value. Just remember that, guys. Content value is greater than production value. I stole that off the internet, so don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Okay, now before we jump into the logos, and we're going to cover as many logos as we can today, I just want to start off today's episode with a little story. And I was telling it to my wife, and she was cracking up. So I'm going to tell you my story about how I found out I got into Art Center. Nobody's interested?
Oh, right.
Are you guys awake?
I'm literally waiting.
Are you guys awake?
I'm waiting
for
for you
next-
to say the next
I'm like...
thing.
You're waiting with bated breath? You guys are busy talking to each other again. You guys,
we're not.
there are 3 of you, and there's only 1 of me. At least one person just paid attention.
I was waiting
All right.
for the
Let's have rapport. We're building rapport here. Okay.
Yes, Chris, how did you get into Art Center?
Please, tell
Gee,
us everything.
Emily, thanks so much for asking. I'm glad somebody cares about my life. That's cool.
I totally
All right.
care.
So you guys know that I love to play volleyball. Now, I'm an old guy, so my muscles and my bones don't work so well, but I used to play volleyball all the time. So during the summer, after I'd come back from community college, after I'd submitted my portfolio, and I was waiting to see if I got into Art Center. So I met up with my cousin. We played at the park that's about a block and a half away from his house. And we would set up our volleyball net and we would play like all day long. And my cousin has 2 twin sisters, and they're tiny, and one of them comes running out. I can't remember if it's Nicole or Michelle, comes running out to the park. I'm in the middle of the game, and I'm really focused. You guys know who I am. She goes, Chris, there's somebody on the phone for you. I was like, I'm playing volleyball. Get out of here. I don't care who's calling me. Just get out. Get out. She goes, okay. And she must have been like 9 or 10. I don't know how old she was. And she runs back into the house. And I keep playing volleyball, and she comes back out. And she's like, it's somebody from the Art Center? I'm like, oh, snap. I threw the volleyball down. I just ran in there. I was thinking to myself, oh, my God, I am so unprofessional. I'm just trying to play volleyball, and I didn't even care.
They called you.
They called me at my cousin's house, not at my house.
But, like, do they even do that anymore?
I don't know.
Send mail. They don't
So
call.
you never got an acceptance letter?
I don't.
It's just
No, I got an official acceptance letter, too. But I think what happened was they called my parents, and then they called my cousin's house, and then she waited very patiently on the phone. And so I pick up the phone, I'm like, hi. And she's like, this is XYZ from Art Center. I just want to let you know, congratulations, you've been accepted into the fall term or the summer term, whatever it is, and it starts in 12 days. And we noticed, too, that you asked to be considered for a scholarship, but we inadvertently didn't review your portfolio, so we need you to send your portfolio back to us ASAP because we're reviewing portfolios now. I was like, oh my gosh, okay. So she goes, you got to send it via FedEx. I said, all right, cool. So after that volleyball game, I drove home. I'm like, Mom, you won't believe it. I got into Art Center, and my mom like smiles kind of like halfway, like, you got into this really expensive school. Like, I think
Like, oh,
she
damn.
had mixed emotions. She had mixed
That was
emotions.
my mom's emotion too.
Right. It's like
Okay.
all Asian parents like, meh, like half happy, half sad, like, oh, oh my God, I'm so happy for you, and not the tuition.
Yeah.
That's
That was
the-
her
that's the reaction.
exactly.
And she's like, okay. I said, Mom, here's the thing. We got to send the portfolio right now to FedEx. Can we do this? She goes, okay. And I think she was like, freaking FedEx is expensive. This is like stupid. My son got into school. How am I going to pay for this? So you know what she did?
What'd she do?
She did not send it
What?
via FedEx.
Oh, she dropped it off.
No, we're in San Jose.
Oh.
This is in Pasadena. We can't just drop it off. So she packages it up for me, and then she goes and ships it UPS. Well, you know, what can Brown do for you? Well, Brown cannot get it for you in 24 hours back then. So she sends it out. The very next day, they're waiting around. They called me up. They said, Chris, we didn't get your portfolio yet. I'm like, I don't know what happened. I asked my mom to send it via FedEx, and I was just feeling horrible because I was like, oh, it's ruined because my mom wanted to save $20. Oh, my chances of going to school are just dwindling away. It's disappearing. It's vaporizing right before my eyes. Thankfully, it did arrive there, and I did, just in case you guys are wondering, I did get a scholarship, and I wound up getting 50% of my tuition paid up front for the entire time I was there.
Amazing.
That's pretty cool, right?
That's
Damn.
awesome.
Despite the thriftiness, I want to use that word kindly, the thriftiness of my mom thinking, oh God, we got into school and let's send it via UPS.
I guess they saw potential or something. I don't know.
They might have seen an a-hole in the making and they're like, you know what? A-hole Art Center, we got this. Let's
Do
do
you know
this.
how late the package was?
I do not. I assume 2 to 3 days. I mean, if it was a week late, that would be bending over backwards for a little moi, and that would probably be asking for too much. But it was also their mistake because I did submit it. I filled out all the paperwork, and I said, please consider me for a scholarship. And that's when they made a mistake. They made a mistake. So that was not only a huge confidence booster, it was also just making the dream possible. The dream became real because there was this big tuition. And back then, I think the tuition was, get this, you guys, it was $3,700 a semester.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like fainting. $3,700. Yeah,
That's
back then.
it.
Back then, that was a lot of money.
It's even more now.
Yeah, it's $21,000 now, I think. So back then, it was like $3,700. So we wound up paying $1,800 a semester. And I'm going to conclude this story and jump into the logo stuff. I'm not going to torture you guys too much longer. In that, by the time I graduated, almost 90% of my tuition was covered by scholarship. So I graduated with around $5,000 of debt or something like that.
That's awesome.
Not to mention my student loans and everything else, but I wasn't buried in debt. So that was a great thing. I got to get started my career without the mountain of debt above me. There was more debt than that. I shouldn't. Okay, let me do that story again. There was $5,000 of credit card debt, I should say. And there was a much more, like probably $18,000 of tuition debt.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump in today. Molly, who are we going to review first?
We are going to review Sanchez. He messaged me, and I have something to read about his logo.
Okay, let's talk to you. Okay.
He said, this is my personal rebrand from my move into New York City. I used the popular New York City skyline concept, as well as followed by the basic design principles that Chris Doe discussed for logo design. Basically, I took everything from Chris's video I watched all summer when I was creating this. Rebrand, such as bold, legible, zoomed out, fits nicely in a square for social media purposes, repetition of angle, alignment, etc. Side note, I watch all your guys' videos, and it makes me work even harder than I was when I was a daily designer when I was a designer with research and practice. It motivates
All right, Molly,
me
you're
to
killing
not
me.
settle. Okay.
Yeah, let's cut this. Molly needs to learn how to read. You're killing me.
I'm sorry, Chris.
Please help me read that a little bit smoother. You're literally reading it right now, right?
He says, yeah. It motivated me to not settle for a good job that I have now and realize that I can do a lot better with my skills and creativity.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much, Marcelo. I hope we're not to blame for everything, and I hope it all works out for you. So let's dive in, you guys. We're gonna do keyboard shortcuts again. We're gonna do all what we need to do to work on this logo. So let's take a look at it. So here we are. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. I'm gonna hide all this stuff. What do you guys think of this logo?
I like it. It's very legible, and there's a pattern in there, like what you mentioned last week with Scientist X's logo, where we can take a graphic element from the logo and make it into a pattern. So I like that element about that.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, I thought this one stood out to me too because it is so bold. I don't feel like the city skyline is exactly working that well yet because I didn't even realize that that's what he was trying to do until he said it.
Oh, I recognized it.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty obvious because it's a really unusual configuration. When you take type and you rotate it like this, you're calling attention to the type itself. So let's talk about what all is good about this. If I draw a box around here, just for the people who are tuning in.
Actually, I like that I like the skyline because it sort of balances out. Because if that wasn't there, it would just be designs is so long that the rest of it is so short, and the skyline balances out the length of each one.
Okay. When we talk about the skyline, this is called the skyline, right? And there's this element here. The building.
Building.
Okay.
Specific building.
All right, so let's do this, guys. I just drew a square here, and what I'm going to do is select it. I'm going to hit Command 5 and make that into a guide. Command 5 will make it a guide, and Option 5 will release the guides, I think. Something like that. Whatever. Command 5 will make it a guide. All right, so now we can look at this thing without being distracted by it. And I don't know. Okay, he picked a really good typeface. He picked Futur. And he kerned it, as far as I can tell, nicely. Right? I think I'm going to pull out a ruler here, Command R. I'm going to drag this sucker down and snap it right here. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, so he's doing good things here. I didn't snap that correctly. Let me try it again. I want to nail right into that point right there. Let's zoom in. I forgot, you guys, I didn't download that little application that allows you guys to see my keyboard shortcuts, so bear with us. I totally forgot about that. All right, that's lined up there. I'm going to zoom in here. Maybe here's where optically, like mathematically, this lines up with that perfectly. I was thinking a little tweak, you guys. Maybe shift it down just a hair, like that. So that optically, it would look lined up. So I'm going to hide all my guides, hit Command semicolon. Does it feel okay? Or not?
I think it's too much.
Too much? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go change my keyboard distance by doing it 0.5. This time I figured out the whole thing, and I'm going to hit down and there.
Looks great. It's just that hair length that makes it.
Let's see how much hair length that is, since I'm an expert on hair. Let me zoom in there. It's just a tiny little bit. You guys can see that area right there. Okay. Now, the one element that he added is a flourish, and he's following some good design principles here, is that don't try to do too many tricks. If he added the water towers, the smokestacks, an airplane, a blimp, that'd be just too much. It's just one idea, designsofnewyorkcity.com. And then he added this thing in here. I don't know how I feel about that.
People online are saying that it seems like it's upside down because you don't read from top
To bottom?
to bottom.
Yeah, there's some debate. And every time I say you should read from top to bottom, then there's half the people say bottom to top. And in Europe, this is how we do it. So I'm going to just ignore that because I don't want any controversy. Okay? I don't want any controversy here. So it doesn't really matter at this point if we change it up or down. I believe it should be the other way personally, but I'm not going to get into that.
Okay.
I'm really focused on this one design element right now. So let's focus our energies right around here, guys. I don't know why. I just don't love that building.
Maybe it's the slant at the top.
Like, what's
everything
this?
else is geometrical.
That's the entrance.
Do we need that much detail?
No.
No, let's try. Hold on. Let's take oh, he used some kind of morph thing? Let me see.
Oh, it's you just
Blend
expand
tool.
it.
Wow.
If you expand the whole thing,
Yeah.
then it'll be.
No, it's okay. Oh, okay, I could do that. So let me select this. Yeah, I can expand it.
Yeah.
Object. Path. Where is it?
No,
expand.
it's
right
up,
here.
Yep.
It's right there. Expand object and
Yes.
fill. I hit OK. And then now it's an object, so I can zoom into this now. And I'm going to use my direct selection tool, select that and drag down holding Option Shift. And then that will complete that. And then I want to look at this. Does it need to be diagonal at the top?
No, I think he's trying to the new World Trade Tower. You know, the trade tower.
How do you know that?
Because what do you mean? I feel like that's what he's trying to do is do the slant that's on the top of that.
What, is this in the World Trade Tower?
Yeah, the new one.
Is it in it?
Yeah, there's a slant on top.
No.
Oh.
Is the Designs of New York. I thought Designs of New York is a broader concept, not just Designs of New York located at the Twin Tower location.
Oh, it's
No,
not,
but Twin Tower is like a symbolic building for New York, so I think that's
okay.
what he
Is that
was
what he's trying to do?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Let me look at that. What is it called?
I think it's
Thanks for helping me.
no. Well, you need to write the new World Trade Center.
The thing will take care of itself. It's called One World Trade Center, you guys. You just type in what you know, and the internet takes care of the rest. And I didn't know, and so there we go.
Oh, maybe it's not.
It's not.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah. Not very many buildings have a diagonal top like that. And this has a taper. There's a very specific shape here. So if we're saying this is the representative of New York on an icon, this is just a building.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's some things here. I don't know if there's too much space. Let me posit this, guys. Let me try something, okay? I'm going to grab this. People get angry when I delete everything. I don't know why. Why do they get angry when I delete everything?
Deleting their
So
hours.
what I'm going to do...
Oh, someone said it matches the slant of the M.
Yeah, but then what
I
about the
mean-
S or the C or the F?
Yeah.
Mm,
I'm just reading a comment.
I don't love it. So I'm going to draw a box over it right here. And I'm going to
Oh,
select over here and just delete it. Okay. Erica, you just let out a little O.
yeah,
Why?
that's better.
Ooh, he's calling me on Facebook.
No. Hold on. Just relax.
All right.
Okay. So now we have two marks. We have the original with lots of detail, and we have this one here with just the same thing. Design of New York City.com. Is that okay? What do you guys prefer?
I do like the bar, but I don't think the bar says dot.
No.
No, the bar doesn't. Are you saying that this is dot?
Yeah,
No.
more so
No.
than the bar.
No. They're basically the same.
Oh,
That's a lot of
he's
dots.
he's messaging me. He's saying it's for the dot. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what-
I know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's trying to be a dot and a building at the same time. But I just don't like it. It's complicated. I don't love the slant for me. This is me. It's just my personal preference, you guys. There's no rule. I didn't talk to Saul Bass or Paul Rand. I didn't call them up to ask them or Lou Dorsman if this is the way to go. I'm just telling you my personal opinion. I just like simplicity. And for me, just keep it really simple. Now, should he want to design this for the Twin Tower as a beacon of America and our resiliency, then maybe we can do a little something there. What do you think? Or should we just leave it as a dot? If we left it as a dot,
What do you
it should be
think?
like this.
He's saying that the negative space that you added was for the dot. That's
Yeah, okay.
Can you try what you just did, like a solid square, but repeat it maybe 3 or 4 times?
I most definitely can. I'm going to draw a square here, holding on shift, select this and hit delete. Okay. So we're going to look at that as a mark. Okay. And I'm going to move this north. Squeeze me. It's because it thinks I want to make a curved box out of everything. Okay. So there we are. And then we can take this and we can repeat it. Say that much. So now we have a couple of versions to look at, you guys.
okay.
So I'm going to take the whole thing, select all, and I'm going to shift scale it towards the center. Whoop, like that. and I'm going to bring it in because it's unfair to look at something. Now, is it Command Option? That to select? Yeah. It's Command Option semicolon to be able to unlock it.
Remember that one.
Command Option semicolon. And then I think that toggles it back and forth. Anyways, I want to get rid of that because that's going to impact how we look at these marks. So I'm going to select these. Let's see if they're grouped. They're not. Okay, I'm going to group this. Command G, group.
Oh, you forgot the C in that one.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I think you use Command Shift G, or is it Command Option G? Yeah, Command Shift G will ungroup it. Command G, group it. Okay, I'm toggling back and forth between this and Keynote, and the keyboard shortcuts for the two programs are very different. So I'm going to select all of this. I'm going to bring back my tool palette, and where's my alignment tool? Is it here? I'm going to align it to the bottom edge right there, and I'm going to distribute them centered like that, and I'm going to get rid of this. Hit tab, hide all that junk. Okay, they're actually too close. I don't like that. I'm going to select it over here now, and then I'm going to do that same thing again. Distribute them and hit hide that all
I like
the way.
seeing the logo duplicated.
Okay.
You know, it seems more like.
While you're at it,
Yeah.
can you do another version with the 2 on the right, where it's instead of squares, it's a circle?
Ah, look at that. I actually rounded it. What an idiot. All right, I need to fix that. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Guys, stand by. This is killing me. Did I actually round all the letters?
Whoa.
I think so.
Dang. Dude, who put you in charge, Doe?
Yes, seriously.
Okay, I did. All right. Let me fix it. Ladies and germs, hang in there. Delete that. And you know, how many of these logos are we going to really do? Not that many.
4, like
We'll
last
do 4.
time.
Yeah, I'll just scale this up a little bit bigger on the page. Select this, option drag it down like that. And I'll delete this guy.
Oh, someone's saying put the com on the square.
Yeah. Okay, so one thing at a time.
All right.
One thing at a time. You guys remember how I told you guys just everybody slow down. Everybody take a deep breath on the internet.
I know.
Everybody slow down.
I'm slowing.
Okay?
I need to slow down when I read. That's
Slow down in life. You know? It's like sipping fine wine. Don't rush through life. Life Philosophy by Chris Do. You guys can quote me on that.
Okay.
Don't, but you can. Come on, baby, move with me. Bounce with me. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna take this guy, direct selection tool, and then once again, it's that.
I hate that new thing that happened.
You can turn it off, I think.
Really?
You
Yeah.
tell me where, and then I'll do it.
I don't. Yeah.
After the show.
Okay, and somebody wants us to do another version, right?
Of the dot.
Is that correct?
Yeah. The one with just the square, put the com on top of it.
Drag it down here and let's look at it. So when we're working, we want to iterate, we want to move quickly, we don't want to, this is a sketch, you guys. People get too caught up in that we're working in Illustrator and that it needs to be super perfect, and that defeats the point. If you're going to get caught up in making it perfect, might as well just stop using a computer, and this is why your instructors in school say, pencil and paper, work the old-fashioned way, because sometimes the tools can be very limiting, but it's really the mindset that's limiting more than anything else. So we're going to delete, I'll leave that guy alone.
Okay.
So we're going to take the .com here. I'm going to Command Shift G, ungroup it. I have to do it one more time. Okay, so I'm going to group this now. And they want us to bring it down and put it inside the dot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Grab this, hold on Shift, be careful, make sure you hold on Shift.
Oh, no, I think it was just put the com on
The bar?
top of the dot.
Okay, that's cool too.
Okay.
We're not going to do that
All right.
until later.
All right.
You know, like I said, I'm going to do one thing at a time. So we talk about leaving room for happy accidents that happen. So my misinterpretation of what you guys are saying can lead us to some interesting discoveries. Okay, so there it is. That's one. And since we don't need this stuff, I'm going to delete that. And since we have this, hit Command Shift G, grab this sucker, Command Shift G one more time, select this. So Illustrator remembers the levels of groupings that you do. So if you group 1 object, 2 objects, 3 objects, 4 objects, and you do them one at a time, when you ungroup, it will successively, I think, ungroup them as you go, so that you don't get all group or ungroup. And somewhere around there. I'm going to take this point here and just make sure that lines up with that box. Because we know that circles, curves, need to overshoot the baseline.
Someone saying put the C in the negative inside of the square.
Never.
Okay.
Whoever said that, try again. And I will do it and I will show you and I'll tell you why I don't like doing that.
Okay.
So we got some versions here already. And then what we'll do is we'll go and have a cup of coffee, we'll go for a jog, and then we'll come back and say, are any of these any good? And then we can decide. Because you need a little distance. There's something I learned about color correction where they say like within, let's say 30 seconds of staring at a frame, you've lost all objectivity.
Ooh.
So when you're color correcting orange or blue or whatever it is you're trying to do, or just the contrast, your eyes adjust really fast. So now you don't know if it's too contrasty or too washed out. So you have to switch to something else and come back to it. And I think something similar can be said about design. And I'm going to grab this sucker now and drag it over here.
It's good to know.
And do the last little bit, which is to do the old inversion trick. So I'm going to put this over here. And you want me to make this thing white. So I'm going to hit Shift X. Oops, I'm sorry. Shift X, X. And then where's my color palette? Where is it? Colors, where are you?
Or you could just eyedropper.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, I'll eyedrop it. You hit I for eyedrop, and then you just pick white. There's a problem.
But
It
you
needs
need to
be
bring
on
it to the front.
And then you hit Command right bracket if it will work with me. What I'll do is I'll select this and hit Command Shift right bracket, and it will bring it to the front.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
Well, I already did that in my mind. I already knew it was going to make me vomit inside my mouth. Okay, here we go. Let's zoom out, guys.
Don't
All right.
vomit in there, Chris.
No, just inside my mouth.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's take a look at this. Let's pretend like we looked away, we did something, and we came back with our lives, and now we're going to look at it. Which one do you guys
It's
like?
National Coffee Day.
So do I need to number this? Okay, I'm going to number these, you guys, so that the people...
Audience knows.
Correct.
The people.
Command is the people.
We are
I'm gonna
for the
do-
people.
I'll do a different... I'll do Futur.
Also, I found out the how to turn off live corners. Do you want to turn that off?
Yes, 1 second.
What
One
do you
second,
mean?
please. No, I know what you mean. Don't worry about explaining to Molly. I was
just-
paying attention when that whole thing went down. Don't worry. Okay, so I'm gonna select that, and get that off me. Everybody, pick which one you like the best. Tell me which number.
Number
One.
one.
Number one. No, I hate number one. That one's terrible.
Kidding.
No, you
They're all
didn't get
one,
the
Chris.
joke. Yeah.
Come on.
You didn't get the joke that I got the joke. You guys think I'm stupid or something?
Oh, maybe.
Because your response didn't, you were supposed to laugh.
I'm much faster than you. Okay, here we go.
Number 7. Just kidding.
More like Cartoon Network.
Okay, here we go, guys. I'm going to leave it up here for the internet to see. I'll zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see.
All right, we're getting some responses.
All right,
Let's
you guys
see.
vote in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which will it be?
People are
Tally
saying
your votes
6,
right now. Hold on.
3,
I'm going to pull it up. Hold on.
okay,
Let me just
okay.
pull it up.
They're all over the place.
5.
Wow, they're going
there's
bananas.
I like 6.
People.
Oh,
It seems
a lot of 3, 5, and 6.
3, 5, 6.
Nobody
2.
said number 1, so we were doing something okay.
One
Okay,
person said
okay,
number-
everybody stop.
Oh my god.
Internet, stop.
Ah,
Internet,
they're
stop.
going crazy.
Internet, stop. Stop, please. You guys, stop.
Oh my god, they're not stopping. It's so crazy.
No. Ah. All right, look, what we're going to do is this, okay?
Okay.
We're all
not
going,
1.5.
team, all 4 of us, everybody,
Yes.
ladies.
I'm
We're
here.
going to look at it, and we're going to say to us, just keep in your mind here, let's get rid of one of them. Now, don't say anything yet. I want you to focus on the worst one, and let's delete that one first. Let me hit save first. I'm hit save. Did I save? Yeah, I think I hit save. Okay. I'm going to drag all of this away, and we're going to go through. Sometimes it's very hard to pick the best logo. It really is. So I'm going to give you guys a trick.
Okay.
Okay? Get
What's the
this out of my
trick?
face. Get out of my
Command 3.
Shh. The trick is pay attention, be quiet. Okay, the first trick is instead of picking the best one, just get rid of the worst one. Okay, everybody locking in on the worst one. On the count of 3, you 3, not the internets. You 3 are going to tell me which one to get rid of. Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm
the count
ready.
of 3. 1, 2, 3.
7.
7 it is. 7. And what did I say was going to be terrible? 7.
You said
7.
you didn't say 7.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Molly, you're fired. Okay. All right, now
God.
let's pick another one.
Fire
Let's get another
people
one.
left to right.
Okay, which one? Okay, think about it. I'm thinking here. Hold on. Okay, I locked in one. Okay, now you guys are going to say again. Which one is the worst one? Which one? Excuse me.
2.
1.
Erica?
1.
1 as it is. So this is helping us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it's going to get a little bit harder. It's going to be a little harder, and our opinions are going to be a little diverse. Let's get rid of another one. Let me look at it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I got one. Okay, you guys, which one are you going to get rid of next?
4.
Anybody else?
2.
Erica?
2 and 4.
4. 4 dies. Okay, so this is who we have left. And so here's the next way we're going to do this. I'm going to select all of these. Internet's still going bananas.
Yeah, they really are.
The internet's, you guys can have a good time. There's a party on the internets right now. It's cool.
Internets.
It's cool.
A
I'm going to
numbered
move this over
party.
here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is this. I
11.
asked you guys this question. The whole idea of this is a skyline. It really is. So I'm going to draw a box over all of these letters. I'm going to show you maybe a different way of evaluating this. Because remember from our typography lecture, what do we see first?
Shapes.
Yes, correct. We see shapes. So I'm going to grab these things. I'm going to group them, Command G. I'm going to Option drag them down. More or less.
Mhm.
And hopefully, this will help us decide.
Okay.
A little sloppy there on my part. Hang in there, internet. Okay. And then we got this one last one to deal with.
Some guy wants to sue you if you don't delete number 5.
Have your attorney call my attorney. Let's see who wins. You know that there's a movie with Kathy Bates called Fried Green Tomatoes, and she's like angry and she's smashing somebody else's car. She gets out. A younger girl's like, "Yeah, you can. I have more insurance. Screw you." That's what I'm gonna say. You're gonna sue me. Okay,
Okay.
here we go. Now you guys look at this. Look at the shape.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is there one that's more pleasant than another?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's very interesting. So it's kind of harder to decide, and now we block everything out. Which one is more interesting to you guys?
2.
2.
2.
2.
Yeah, 2.
2. And I think odd number elements are better than even number elements. And there's a nice flow, what we call like a feathered rag. It goes up and down. There's a nice cadence to it. There's a good, I don't know, they're all a little bit different, but it's kind of cool. Now, I think this could be also a very interesting identity. Have you guys seen an identity like this before?
Yep.
Who?
I can't remember, but I've
I
seen it
can.
somewhere.
Because you know why?
Because he has a memory
Chicken
of an
thigh.
elephant.
I do have a memory. The mill logo.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, everybody's so smart after I tell them what the answers are. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? The mill. This is a mill. Okay. And then you look at that and I'm like, okay, I get it. All right. So if we all say, I mean, we're not all saying, but many of us are saying that the ones with an odd number are better. Well, what do we have to do then? We're going to delete these now. And we're going to look at it again. Huh. Interesting. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, you left.
I forgot one.
Up. Uh-oh. What happened?
Well, something happened. Who knows? Whatevs.
Maybe just add the dot from 5.
Oh, I know why. Because I moved that away. Yeah, I stretched that out. That's why. Delete this. Okay.
Okay.
Emily, I did not forget about you yet. Hold on. I'm coming to you for that keyboard shortcut that's going to save my life. Oh, okay. So those are the ones there. So we like the ones that kind of go up and down, up and down. I think these are viable solutions as well. At this point, what I would do is just go straight up, present it to the client, do some mock-ups, try some patterns, do some things. And Michael Beirut is world famous, right? World famous graphic designer. And what I would suggest that you do at this point is to try to present it as a pattern or something, to try to show it in different uses so that there's longevity, and possibly even animate it. And I'll show you what I mean.
People are also saying that the stripes kind of remind them of a black flag.
What?
Well, what I don't...
Like the stripes of an American flag.
Oh, like an American flag?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
What?
That's cool. All right. Would you guys like to get rid of one of these two at the bottom?
5.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just delete them. Thanks.
Oh.
Okay. Trick question. Okay, so between these two, 3 and 2, which one do you want me to delete?
3.
Emily?
Oh, well, sorry. I'm reading the comments. They're saying Black Flag is the band name.
I know.
I thought they
know what a
meant-
black flag is, so
Yeah,
that's how you guys have no
totally
cultural
thought
awareness.
it was the stripe of the.
Yeah, I get
it does look like the.
I get
flag
it.
too,
Okay,
yeah.
guys, come on. Focus up. 3 or
Both?
2?
Delete 3.
Emily? Erica?
Yeah, 3.
I like them both.
Okay, that's cool. We can keep both of them. I'm just going to delete one right now. What a jerk.
Oh my
What a
god.
jerk. Okay, that's what my wife says. Anyways, I'm going to move this over here.
I like your wife.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to take this now. I'm going to move it over here. I shouldn't have done that. Command Shift Z. Oh, cancel. Ooh,
Oh.
Command Option Z.
Gave me a heart
No.
attack there.
Command Shift Z. And then hit Command D. 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 Okay, so they're all evenly spaced. I'm going to take this down a little bit more. It's right around there. Where's this one? Right there. And this one is right around here. Okay. Select all. Command Shift G to ungroup it. Take these shapes, drag them over here. Now I can delete these. And we have the final logo, right? Let's just say. So we have some configurations, different lockups, maybe different patterns, and maybe we can explore some of that right now. You would take this, and let's try. You guys seem to like this as a pattern. Maybe that could be wrapping paper. I don't know. It kind of makes for a nice skyline, maybe? Or is it ugly?
No, it does.
Okay. And maybe the way that you guys present this could also be in an animated form, because some of my roots is in animation now, I suppose. So if we had this, I'm going to scale this down to show you what a storyboard might look like for an animation where you have this. I'm going to duplicate it a couple times. Command D. Okay. And I'll go in and I'll delete some of these. Kind of make a little storyboard out of it.
This would be really cool if we were designing for like a symphony.
You can just cut these things
Orchestra.
on. You can animate them up and down. And then what I would do is in the presentation is an end on this one. You follow?
Yeah.
You get really creative with how you do this. We see the lights of New York twinkling on, and you're not quite sure what it is. And you can animate this to become stripes of a flag. You can do lots of different things. So the stripes gives us a lot more longevity, and we can play around. So this makes it a little bit more of a unique identity system. Okay, so let's quickly review. I'm going to hit Command S here, you guys. So we started all the way over here with this. And you guys loved this. Nobody critiqued it. You guys were in love with this design, right? And there was a box missing. Let me delete that. Okay, so that was the original design right there. And it was fussy. It was a little complicated for me. And it wasn't really communicating the dot anyways. Nobody saw that, really. I mean, I understood what it's supposed to be as two things, but it's making me work really hard. And there was this comment or a thread going around like, our designers trying to be too clever. And maybe they are. They're trying to do too many things and to be too smart that it just winds up being not good looking. So let's just make something that's classic, that's timeless, that's powerful, that you can wear in a t-shirt, have on a button, put on a building, slap on a bus, and it's going to be cool. I can even see this thing right here as a cool stencil. It's New York City. Man, that's like a guerrilla marketing campaign. Just spray that so that people are thinking, what is that?
Put it on a cab, a yellow
Put it on a cab. You can use this as part of geometry, as part of the desk of the reception area. You can turn it on its side. You can do lots of different things.
Yeah.
You can have fun with this. And it can animate. It can live. Okay, I think we're done on this. We're going to move on. Are we good?
Yeah, we're
good. We good? So you guys got the process there a little bit?
Yes,
Let's see if you guys can drive the next logo critique. All right, you guys can do it. And you guys have both computers, right? So you guys should be designing with me. No?
All right.
No?
Next is Austin.
Okay, hold on. Austin. Where are you, Austin? There he is. Okay, there's Austin Powers.
Okay. Austin,
Can you try to read this? Like,
listen,
like
he
English
said one
class?
word.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Top story news program. That's all it says.
Top story news program. Let's take a moment and just look at it. Let's digest this. Let's process what it looks like. Let's form an opinion, and then let's start to figure out how to make this better. Okay, you guys ready? Ladies? My two graphic designers and my one motion designer.
Yes.
What do you think? What do you do?
I think it's clever. I like it.
Okay, Molly says she likes it.
I'm a bit on the fence.
Get off the fence. Get off the fence, ladies.
Yes
I
or
like
no?
the fence.
It's not a good place to be, and I'll tell you why in a second.
I don't strongly dislike it. I dislike it a little bit.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. You remember when we were talking to the psychotherapist, Hugh Barton? He says, go with a base emotion. Love it, hate it, scared, angry. The secondary, tertiary emotions kind of make it hard for us to sort out. And somebody on the internet, let's cut to me for a second. I'm just going to go on a semi-rant here. Somebody on the internet's like critiquing my critique. So, okay, that's very meta. They're like, why are you forcing poor Bambino, to make a decision? Because this indecision is why you guys stare at a logo for 2, 3, 4, 5 days and don't make any progress because I don't know. So what I'm trying to teach you here, and I'm kind of treating this like a classroom, and you guys are just coming in as first or second year students, and I'm going to say, let's make a decision. Let's decide with our gut. Follow your gut. Don't overthink this. And then we can work with that. It's okay for you to say, I love it. I hate it. Just go there, and then we'll work from there, okay? We have to get off the fence. When you look at an animation, you're not sure what's going on, form an opinion. It'll help you, and that's how you become an art director, by the way. Okay, so Molly says she likes it. Emily?
I don't like it.
Okay. Erica?
I'm with Emily.
You don't like it. You can say I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Okay, all right, cool.
Just something about it bugs me. I think it's the R, like the.
Okay. Hold on. Let me take you to the next thing. Now that we've figured out that we like it or don't like it, now comes the hard part. I'm going to ask each one of you why you like it or why don't you like it, and this is the critical part. This is called constructive criticism. So if somebody puts up their work on the wall and you just like, nah, I don't like it, well, that's just your freaking opinion. Well, I don't like it because I'm struggling with this, or this part feels unresolved to me. So we're not going to get prescriptive yet. We're not going to say what to do just yet. Okay, so let's go down the row. First, we'll start with Molly. Molly, tell us what you like about it.
I like that there's a play on the word story. So it's top story, and they highlight the top. So it became one word instead of making it 2 words. So I like the play.
You like the cleverness of it.
Clever, yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, now we'll go to Emily. Emily?
I don't like that Africa map on the bottom of the R. I think it's really unnecessary, and it kind of hinders the read on the R.
Okay.
It could look like stoppy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the main things that I really don't
That's
like.
a good point.
Yeah.
You don't like it because of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Beautiful.
Same here.
Same ditto. So, okay, we got 2 in that same camp. All right. Cool. See, is the internet saying something now?
Yeah, they're saying that it looks like stoppy.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is what we always do. We're going to duplicate this up. I'm going to start here. I'm going to scale this down just a hair so that we can do more versions. Okay. I'm going to drag this down now. Maybe about this far away, and then hit Command D. We've got a couple of versions to work with and not sweating it. So when I hit Command Y, whoa, that's
Whoa.
Outline.
interesting. But look at the way this R is drawn. I was
Yeah.
only expecting a little leg here on the R and not much else. That's kind of fascinating.
Oh, I didn't cut it.
Okay. All right. I guess in this instance here, I would have preferred. Whose work is this? Is Austin's?
Austin.
Okay, Austin. I would have preferred if you finish the R for me and then just put an element on top.
Maybe cut the.
So, because it's hard for me to redraw this, but I think I know what typeface this is. But let's see what happens here.
Chris, you can fix that easily by cutting. Press C. And then cut. If you go back to the line out top.
I'm trying to get rid of Africa. Is that what you're gonna help me with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, can you go back to the other mode? The
Outline mode.
Outline
Command
mode.
Y.
so.
Oops, sorry. I over zoomed there. Okay.
Oh, actually, this isn't gonna get rid of Africa. It's just gonna cut. Never mind. Don't do it. It's in there.
Can you cut to my face? Molly, tell me what to do again.
No, I'm okay.
Cut to Molly's face. I wish we had a zoom lens, just like push into Molly's face. And she's like, yeah, Molly, I don't know how to fix this with a scissor cut tool. Okay, it's cool. You know what we're going to do? We're going to just delete all this junk. I'm going to try my best to delete this. It is not helping us at all. And I'm going to save the very few points that are left. I could have done that a little bit more efficiently. And there's another way to do this, which is, I think there's a pen tool. Let's get into it here. Is there a detach? Oh, is that the cut thing that you wanted me to try?
Well, no, delete those 2 points and then you can press the pen tool and connect. Delete the points that are sticking.
Hey, Emily, do you know how to detach the anchor point right here?
Oh yeah, that's the cut tool.
Detach. Like get rid
yeah.
of it?
And then
Yeah.
now
Just
it's
click and
separate.
delete.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, she told us how to do it. She redeemed herself. I almost didn't want to use that tool because Molly tainted it for me, but we're good. Here we go. Where are you? Okay. What we want to do is we want to detach. Why is it not zooming in like that? Okay, detach here. Select this, delete. And we have a little something else here. Delete that. Is there more in here? All right, that's the maximum zoom level. My anal retentiveness is satisfied with that. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to show you a keyboard shortcut and then I'm going to tell you never do that. So I'm going to select this point and hold down shift select. So I got those 2 points. You can see it because it's solid square and not hollow and not these round things. And I hit Command J and that'll connect them. But you know what? We got a flat spot there.
You
A little
could
flat
use
spot.
the
I didn't know
smooth
that.
tool.
Command J.
Smooth tool, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, Command J. So Command J will join 2 points. If you select these two and you do Command Option J, it gives you an average, okay? So you can average on the horizontal axis. I wish we could have a preview button here, but we can't. I'll show you what that looks like. Command Option J again. We can do it on the vertical axis. That looks horrible because I think it selected the whole thing. Let me try again. Command Option J, vertical. See what happens. That's what that looks like. And once again, I have to select these two things, marquee. Command Option J and do both. And then that'll bring those two together. Okay, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to switch to the pen tool, select this, drag out without changing the angle of that, and then hold down nothing. Just draw a little curve. That should be okay. I'm going to zoom in here. You guys, this is way more effort than I normally would ever do, but I'm trying to teach you guys a couple of extra little keyboard shortcuts, little working things, okay? Is anybody getting sick yet?
No.
Okay. Now, I just can't. I'm sorry, guys. I'm messing around with you. All right. We're going to select this, drag down. What the heck? I'll do an option drag this time. It gives me an independent handle. I'll go over here and drag out. Something like that. It's not perfect, but I think it'll work for what we need. Now, we're back here. And why are we back here? Because you gave me the file in a way that I can't work with it. Shame on you. Shame.
We're back.
We're back.
Shame.
Okay, but it gave us an opportunity to demonstrate something, so I do appreciate you for that, for sure. Okay. Looking at it now, we got rid of Africa. So sad. Africa's gone.
Sorry, Africa.
Okay. Since Africa's gone, I need to get rid of these copies. I should have looked at the file in outline mode first. My bad. Okay. Okay. Let me make sure I don't have any extra schmutzy things. Okay. Looking at this now. Now that we solved Emily's problem, what else could we do to improve this?
I wonder why he chose blue and red, because I
Or
think
pink.
right. I don't know. I want a better color combination, so we would read top first and then story, so we don't read story top,
Yeah.
because the contrast they
Okay.
have the same value right
Yeah.
now.
Okay. You guys know that on the color spectrum, they have very similar values in the red and blue. If I were to make this basically one color,
Someone's saying Republican, Democrat.
they know this for a fact?
No, I don't think they do.
Right. Let's not make up more stories like we did with the whole Twin
Like
Towers thing.
top story.
Yeah. So here's the thing, you guys. We look at logos and we start to imbue them with all the meaning that wasn't there. Let's just try to get to the raw essence of it and not try to like imagine all these stories.
Okay.
And creators are very fanciful that way. Well, the O it's the counterculture. It's like, no, it's not. Come on. Let's just look at it right now. Okay. I maybe red and blue is American. Maybe it's Republican or Democrat. I don't know. But let's just look at this right now. It's kind of reading like that story. So that's my biggest criticism of this is this might be one of those logos where, yeah, we've seen those configurations done before where you use fewer words and it's kind of a unique lockup. You're just being maybe a little too clever for me.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem. It doesn't read. I'm not sure if it reads stop topi. I don't know.
I think it would have worked better if top wasn't in the middle of the word story. You know what I'm saying?
Like at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can try something here. We can try to change the hierarchy. So first, we have to understand that regardless of the typographic, the drawing of the letter forms, or whether or not it has Africa, did what you do inhibit the legibility of it? And there's some decisions here being made in favor of being clever as opposed to being legible. And legible is much more important than being clever. The first thing that made it less legible is to add the Africa or the continents on there. That did not help it at all. The next thing is we smash the words together, and that's hurting the legibility of this thing. And those are not good decisions. You should not be making those decisions. So what if we made it up a little bit? If we change the hierarchy, Emily?
Mm-hmm.
Does that help you
Oh.
a little bit?
No, because the R and the P is together. I kind of want to read it as Storpy.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
Stopry.
Okay. I have an idea.
What's your idea?
I got ideas.
Let's hear them.
This doesn't read well, right? So I'm going to delete these. You know me. When it doesn't work, I just start deleting stuff. Okay, does that read?
Yes.
Top. All right. Let's try something else. What's a nice condensed typeface, guys?
Trade Gothic.
That doesn't look like this.
Oh.
No, thank you for answering. I'm just saying I need something that looks different than this. I'm going to try Bauer Bodoni. It's not quite. Oh, there's a condensed one, which is probably sacrilegious, but I'm going to use it.
Yeah. Didn't know they do that.
Univer?
No,
But it looks like.
it'll look just like this.
Oh,
I'm trying to find something.
something like completely different.
Yeah, so it reads totally different. Well, guess what, guys? This reads really well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not the best type pairing. Let me try not to do bold and condensed, commit 2 crimes. I thought there was condensed there.
Black. And
Bauer
what
Bodoni.
about Caslon?
Are you looking at your computer before you make these suggestions to
No,
me?
let me look
Yeah,
at
please.
my
Thank you.
computer.
You do have a computer and a free hand. Okay. Sarcasm.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What did you say about that?
Okay. Anyways, what I want to do now is I'm going to try this thing. I'm going to try to see if I can preserve the original idea here. Top sorry. What if we were able to deconstruct this letter and make the R a serif so you could then connect it back to the thing? You guys know where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's try. I'm going to bring this down here. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't love Bauer Bodoni bold condensed, you guys, but my team is still looking for a typeface that is condensed, yet not a sans serif typeface. So while you guys look for that, I'm going to play around with this. So what we need is this part, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go in and delete this and this. And that should do it for that. Delete this and this. Now I can take these two parts and hit select and delete. I can get rid of all that junk. And I can select this and hit, ooh, there's a little extra something in there. Oh yeah, there's a little extra something. Delete that. And delete this little point there. I'm going to select this now and select this and hit Command J. Zoom out. Okay. We're going to do some digital surgery here, guys. No anesthesia, so hang in there. Hang in there.
I'm
Okay.
hanging.
Hang with me. What I want to do is do Command R for rulers. I want to F to hide all that junk. And I'm going to drag this and snap a line right there. So now I know I need to bring this thing down past. We've got to overshoot it. Oh, there we go. Somewhere around there. So that the Y ends there and this is complete. Hey, it's got a mustache. I'm going to send it to back. Command Shift left bracket will send it to the back, you guys. Now the cap height doesn't match, and this looks terrible. But what we're trying to do is to say top is sans serif and story, so hopefully you guys can connect it back. But this might be one of those ideas that is just trying too hard.
Yeah, I can't find another type.
Yeah, it's
Better.
tough, man. Top story. Yeah. So I think this is the inherent idea. Nice try, very clever, but cleverness got in the way of legibility and design principles. So I don't know what else to do with this thing. Does the internet have a suggestion?
They said make it 2 words.
Yeah, okay. That's what we're going to do now. Let's do that. Caps, top, oops, top, story. This time we will pick the right typeface, which
What if the T was much taller?
Trade.
Wait.
Gothic bold condensed number 20. Hit Command T, hide that. Pick this and scale it up. Okay. That reads. What's the problem with this?
Too basic.
No. Before you judge it like that, what's the problem? On a functional level, what's wrong with this?
It functions as it needs to.
No, what's wrong? What's wrong with it? It wasn't a trick question.
Nothing's wrong.
Something is wrong. It's too horizontal. It doesn't fit in a box.
Oh.
So we need to change the configuration, okay? We need to either make it tighter. That makes it a little bit tighter. And that doesn't read. So we could easily change the color. Oops. This is one thing I don't like about that. Take this and say, pick the red color. And then we could probably take it and tighten it a little bit. So we're solving some spatial issues. So we went from something like that. We're making it a little tighter. What else can we do?
Put it on 2 lines.
2 lines to stack it. And then I'm going to select this. I'm going to hit Option, up arrow on the keyboard to change the leading. Now we have a problem. What's the problem?
The rag. Or,
It's unbalanced, right?
yeah.
So what can we do?
We could add an element next to top.
That's true.
We can
We
put
totally
Africa
can.
right back in there.
Yes, we can. Was this for an African company?
I don't think so.
Why did they feature
think it
just
was just
Africa? The
the
world?
globe.
Yeah.
Globe? Yeah. Okay.
Globe effect.
Anything else, you guys? Erica said add an element, which I will shortly. Any other ideas?
Maybe make top bigger.
Oh, to fill that space?
Yeah.
I got it. Okay. Command Shift greater than, you guys? Approximately there. Okay.
Or just space it out.
We will try all options so you guys can see. Option right arrow will open up the kerning, or I'm sorry, the tracking. Let's just say it's like that.
Maybe not.
Some options.
Yeah, I don't like them.
New.
Anybody else got an idea?
Or I like ST-ORI. Stacking it
break
in
up
like
story.
yeah, 3 lines. No, so there's a 3.
Like S is next to the P. Like so stories on starts on the top line.
Somebody used English. Somebody said to put it on 3 lines with a hyphen. I believe.
Right. Put the hyphen on the 3rd line. So each line has 3 characters. Even though, yeah.
That's all you need to say. Put a hyphen in front of the R before you guys get too complicated. Is that better?
Just wanted to try.
Yeah. No. But then we try and then we say, is it better? There's another thing that we can do, possibly. I'm going to move this over here. Give me some space. Maybe what we can do is
Center.
hit 4 letters. Boom. Like that.
But that's what I was talking about. That's what I thought you were saying.
Oh, okay.
But
I don't know.
it doesn't really read.
It looks top story.
Top story.
Because it doesn't read, right?
Yeah.
So now I'll go back to my Bauer Berdoni. Does that read?
Better than before.
It's not great.
Yeah.
Not great. Okay. I think there are a couple more options here because Erica had asked for this. I'm going to do it as well. And she says, like, add an element here. What does top mean, guys? What does top story mean to you?
Current.
Current?
Yeah. Or the most important.
The most in
Yeah.
demand.
Yeah.
The highest of the highest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Of the highest. What can we do of the highest? Well, I can take this, I can rotate it, hit the R, and I'm going to option click right in the center here. I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees. Hit OK. Duh. This time hit 45 degrees and hit copy this time. Okay. Now I'm going to delete this point. I'm going to delete it. Does anybody know where I'm going?
Arrow.
Maybe. Shift X. Hit X to bring that the stroke color to the front.
This doesn't look even.
And my color. Where's my color at? Boom. And where's my stroke at? It's right here. And I'm going to do like a 20-point stroke. Is that too big? Let me try 15. Okay. How do you guys feel about that?
I'm feeling it.
Okay, so if we're feeling it, what we need to do is continue to explore it. So I'm gonna just move this out of the way. I'm gonna just keep exploring here. Just give myself some space. And we're just exploring how to fill up that space to get a nice little logo lockup. Well, let's explore it this way. First of all, let's get this where it needs to be. Should this go up or down?
The arrow.
You don't have 2 choices, either up or down. The arrow, yes. The thing that's highlighted right now, ladies.
We could try both, but down first.
Okay, let's try down. Why did you say down?
Because it was already almost out of the frame going up.
Okay, do you like it better where it breaches the top or it's contained within the top?
Can you get off? Don't highlight it.
You can't see it without the highlight, huh?
Okay.
Jesus. Imagination. Okay, so I'm going to take this now. I'm going to drag it down. Maybe. No, I'm not going to do it down. I'll do it sideways. It's a little easier to see. I'm going to go like there.
I think I like it up more.
Yeah. I'm seeing more of a...
Can you be a little bit more
ranking
precise?
Can we like out of the box
out of
all the way up? The tip.
Cutting off the top of the box.
Okay, that's what you mean. To breach the top line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Breach the top line of the box, Chris.
Just barely? Just kiss it or
More.
go?
A little more.
More.
All right. Like that. That's good.
Okay, so that's another option. Top story. We're going to just explore maybe one more version of this. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this and scale these down. Hit scale and scale towards the center. And I'm going to move it over here. And then I'm going to take this sucker and move it over to the right. Now we're going to explore this one again. Maybe it needed to just be perfectly in there somehow using some kind of golden math, whatever it is that we need to do. And, oh, I didn't do that right. Sorry. I need to scoot that down just to breach it. So maybe this can be 3 triangles that are exactly the same size. You guys follow me?
Yeah.
How does that sound as a concept?
Sounds good. People are saying it looks like an architecture thing or a house or a real estate.
They can say whatever they want. I don't remember asking the people for their opinion.
They just keep giving
Oh,
it.
so snappy on a Friday.
Feisty
Feisty
Friday.
So
Friday.
feisty.
Hashtag.
Hashtag.
Feisty Friday.
Maybe this was too thick. I don't know.
Can
It's
we
just an abstract symbol, you guys. Everybody on the internet, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Just working through problems here. Okay? Lots of things to play around with. It's just 3 geometric shapes is all it is. This one is 2 geometric shapes. So we'll breach it again.
What about having the arrow outside of the container? Just the arrow by itself?
No container.
Yeah.
Okay, worth exploring. Drag it down like that. Like
Because I
this.
think that's
Take it
why
back.
it kind of looked like a roof.
It's worth exploring most definitely. So where's my colors? My colors are, where's that palette? I think I lost it. Is it Command I? No. We got to be careful here. Some of these keyboard shortcuts are going to come back to bite me in the buns.
Mm-hmm.
Window, colors. It's F6. In case you guys were wondering. Can I move this down or no? There we go. Color, I want it to be black. Okay, so I should be able to select this. And is it Command Shift? No, I can't. Object path, outline stroke. Now, you want to do something different with this, like cut it off to the side, Emily? What's your thought process there? Like that? You like that?
Yeah, I'm not sure if we should keep going with this idea.
Okay, give me another idea. I'll work with that idea instead.
Mm-hmm.
I got one more idea though,
Let's see it.
because nobody's got an idea, right? You guys don't have an idea? Okay. I'm going to take this thing. I'm going to drag it down. I'm going to try something right now. Because I think it needs one embellishment, right? Would you guys agree?
I agree.
It needs one embellishment. Thank you for affirming my question. I'm wondering if we took this, dragged it over here. I'm hoping this works, you guys. I don't know. Select one and just like that. We need one embellishment. You know what I mean? Hit Shift, Command Shift O to outline this. I'm going to then, I think some people might already be ahead of me. Delete this. Maybe, I don't know. Could it work? What do you guys think? Will it work?
Putting the 1 in the O?
Will it work?
I don't know.
Have an opinion.
One way to find out.
That's true. Okay. I'm going to try and put it right there. Nah. I tried. I could keep the rest of the O in here, but that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was like here.
Oh.
Or somewhere else. I don't know. Just trying.
Maybe make the arrow in the O?
Okay, do that. A good idea. Good suggestion. Let us try. Select this. Drag it over. And then we're going to give up.
Okay.
Okay? I mean, I think that is enough for us to explore today. What's the fastest way you guys know how to draw an arrow?
I make a box and then delete the point, just like
Yeah.
you did.
You make a box and delete the points. Okay. So I'm going to make a box.
And
And I'm going to hit, I can double click on this rotation tool and just hit 45 again.
There's a lot of people that want us to try centering top and story. So
Sure.
the TO and the TO stacks together.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to group this. Hit X to bring the stroke colors to the foreground. Hit white, which is what you want me to try, right? I'm going to
Yeah.
bring this over here. And I'm going to scooch it down. And I'm going to make it thicker. Thick lines.
Bump it up.
Too much?
No.
Okay. And I need to scale it down. I don't want it to cut.
Now
Uh-oh.
it's too much.
Now it's too thick. It's okay.
Okay.
Then hit Shift up. Something like that. Emily? I mean, Molly?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Meh, 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 meh. See? I don't know who that is.
All right.
It's a gangster. Who is that?
From the
Muggsy?
40s.
Yeah, she.
Mashy.
Yeah. All right. Now, people want us to center this thing, so I need to grab one that hasn't been outlined yet. This one has not. I think this has not been.
Center the word.
Okay, so if you guys want to center something in Illustrator, hit Command-Shift-C and it just centers it for you.
Command-Shift-C.
And Command-Shift-L will make it justified left. Justified right is Command-Shift-R, Command-Shift-C.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Molly on her keyboard shortcuts. Her Achilles heel. Her Achilles heel. Okay, there it is.
One day.
One day. You guys like that?
I don't know.
Molly's catching flies.
No.
What are you doing, Molly? You don't like it?
No, I don't.
Okay.
It needs something else.
Maybe a.
I have an
line.
idea. I have an idea, guys. I have an idea.
Yeah,
Take
maybe.
this.
That you can make the top an arrow.
That's not the idea.
Oh.
It's funny. Nobody has an idea until the minute I open my mouth. It's just like my wife. Where do you want to eat? Nowhere. I'm thinking, oh, I want to go to Mexican and Chinese sushi. I'm like,
Mexican and Chinese.
no,
sushi.
it's just like the minute I have something to say, it's like, bah! Okay, I have to select all of this and hit Command-Shift-O. Okay, I'm going to zoom in here, and I'm going to hit Command-R for rulers. I'm going to snap this sucker over here again. Boom. Snap it good. Okay, and I'm going to take this and ungroup it, Command-Shift-G. Select this, nudge it to the right so that it's theoretically on the same line. I want them to be exactly on the same line. So I got this idea now. I'm going to snap another line here. Snap it. Okay? And I'm going to delete this. I'm going to select it.
Ooh, I think I know what you're doing.
And then I'm going to
Someone
bring it
else suggested this.
and I'm going to scooch it up. I have to overshoot that. Okay? That's an idea. It's a little comical. It's a little weird. Okay? But I have yet another idea. Yes?
Reminds me of a racetrack.
What if it wasn't like the center was full black and no white center?
Oh, you want to delete the center? The counter? Let's use the typographic terminology we learned.
Delete the counter, please.
Yes, ma'am. Most certainly. Just select this. Hit delete. It looks a little comical. I have an idea. I got another idea.
Let's hear it.
No, I'm going to show it to you.
I mean, let's see it.
We have to change the typeface. And I hope I have the typeface on this computer. Let's see. Do I have a knockout here? Please. Ah!
Someone said connect the T's. Like, just drag the bottom of the T down.
Okay. Can we wait so that I can complete
Yes.
my thought?
Explore.
Someone? Okay, it's cool. I'll do it right now. Okay?
Okay.
And they want us to delete this. Take that. Take that, you.
Sturry. No.
Yeah.
See, it's getting a little tricky, right?
Yeah.
Getting a little tricky.
Oh,
Okay, you guys talk for a little bit. I'm going to go find my font.
You go find it.
I'm going to find it right now.
all right.
Let me see some of these comments. Catch up.
Yeah.
Connect everything. I miss Africa. The good old days. Let me just correct myself. Everyone thinks that I said delete Africa, get rid of Africa. Don't take that out of context. I
know.
love Africa, okay?
It's the map. The map wasn't working in that situation.
It wasn't. Let me see.
It's all about that map.
What are you guys communicating? What do you mean?
What is the logo for? Is it for news?
Yeah, it's for
cast?
the news top story newsroom. I think that's what it said. Let me just make sure.
Okay.
Oh my God, wow.
What's going on, ladies?
Nothing. I'm just correcting myself.
You're trying to fill dead air. This is supposed to be interesting banter, it's engaging.
Chris, I know. Okay, I'm trying.
Come on.
Emily, tell me, where do you want to go for lunch today?
I'm really hungry.
No,
right now.
not that kind of banter, guys. Banter that's central to our topic.
Logo related?
Yeah, you guys can ask us questions. I mean, they're just kind of commenting their opinions right now, so I really don't know what to talk about.
Make it like Stranger Things. That's not like that's not the look really we're
That's-
going for.
Yeah, this is for a newscast.
Someone is asking how they could send their logo for us to review.
Well, yeah, that if you guys follow us on Facebook, Chris posts like the week before.
Why don't
the
you
logo
show them on
review.
your screen?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A
Okay.
visual thing.
I have it.
Thank
Hold
you.
on.
Thank you.
Chris will post a week before. Let me pull it up. Something that looks like this. It's a yellow picture and it says logo submission post here. Let me see. If you go to our page and click on the photos, here are a couple. So logo crit submission, and then you post your logo on here, and I will go through and review and pick out the ones that we will review for that Friday. So critiques are always on Fridays with our live stream.
Was that clear to anybody?
Was that not? No.
You guys got it?
Oh my God.
Say it in one smooth sentence, girl. You could do this.
Okay. Chris will post this picture, and you, in the comments, drop your logo, and I will review them for the critique coming up on the live stream.
Emily, try it.
A week before the actual logo critique, Chris will post a picture of a logo crit submission on Facebook. You guys comment and we'll pick.
Okay. All right, guys, that's how we do it. Okay? All right, let's cut back to my screen. I got the typeface that I needed, and I picked a typeface that has multiple condensed and extra wide weights. It's a typeface called Knockout. It's pretty cool. It's called Knockout because it's, I guess, inspired by those old boxing posters. So you have bantamweight, sumo weight, and you have all these different weights. So if I select this is one of those typefaces not on my approved typeface list, and it's okay because I'm a professional, trust me. And we can play around with condensed and non-condensed typefaces, at least to bring this together. And if you guys are familiar with Paula Scher's work, there's something called Public Logo Paula Scher, I think. And it looks like this. So you can see different uses of it. Are you guys familiar with this work, ladies?
Yes, I am.
Yep.
So there's one that's public here. It goes from the really heavy weight to the super condensed weight, and it's all drawn as a family, so you're not really mixing typefaces. It was designed to look like that. So that's one way we can handle it. And I think I'm done. Okay? Let's review. We have some ideas. Basically, we try to get too clever with this kind of stuff, and it just hurts the legibility of it. And we add weird things in here because we're still not sure it's resolved, and we get rid of it all. And then we realize the colors, the contrast, it still doesn't read. And that's really important because you don't want your clients to come back at you and say, 80% of our customers don't know how to say our name. That's a problem. It's a problem. So let's not go for clever. And we tried lots of things, mixing typefaces, shifting the baseline. None of it seemed to really work. I mean, this is okay too, just to scale it up. So to compare, when we use one typeface and we compare it like that, then the stroke weight, you can do that. That works. We tried tricky things, combining the O. It starts getting trickier and it just gets out of control. We tried arrows to say, like, is there a meaning? Can we just subtly tip our hat towards an idea, something that's the highest, the most important, something like that. There's some other ideas that we could try too. We could have made the more condensed O a circle. That might have helped this read, and I'll show you that really quickly.
What do you mean?
Yeah, thanks for asking. I will now delete or move this out. Okay, so that's missing something. Hit L for the circle.
Oh.
Right? We can just easily redraw this quickly. Hit scale, shift, option in. I'm gonna eyeball it right now. It's right about there. Select these. Oops. Select these two things. Deselect that and hit Command 7. Oops. Is it Command 8? Command 8 to make a compounded path. And I'm gonna just bring in that a little bit. Top story. We're just trying to resolve some of the spacing issues is all. Okay, there we are. I'm sorry we weren't able to solve it. We tried some tricky This would probably work, Emily, if it wasn't so condensed. Maybe a less condensed typeface, because now it's too tall, right? What typeface would you like me to try? Oh, accurate? Sure, I'll use that. Yeah, you like accurate? Yeah, I know you do.
Of course.
Accurate. I need to spell it bold. You can see that when it's less condensed, it works a little bit better. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to save this file. We're going to move on. Who's next? Who's the next victim? I mean, volunteer.
Let's see. Who should we pick next? Let's see.
I think we're only going to be able to do 3. I'm going to read some
more,
comments. Yeah.
Right?
Let's see. Maybe we can work a little bit faster.
Should we do this one? Or this is a... What? Which one? This one? Okay. Juan Reyes. That's the one we wanted.
Juan Reyes.
So this, very short description again.
Okay, ready? You ready to read it? Like a champ? Go ahead. Do it.
I need to find it.
Okay. Standing by.
Real estate investment.
Boy, that was fast. Real estate investment. Okay. It's called... How would you guys pronounce that?
Mobilien?
Mobilien?
Yeah, Mobilien.
Oh, it says so right here. Mobilien. Okay, I get it. Mobilien. Okay. I'm going to step away from this for a second. I'm going to let you guys run the show. I'm going to take a drink of water, okay? I'm going to leave this up here, and you guys run the crit without me. Go ahead.
Again, I like this because I think it's clever, but it could use some more finessing or a little bit of work.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think for a real estate company, it works great. It looks reliable. It has a, up arrow saying, that we're not
friendly.
going down.
It's slightly rounded so that it's a little bit more friendlier, not so corporate or something.
Okay. So what do you think we can do to make it better?
This kind of would this be going too deep into the logo? Sometimes I feel like corporate companies or real estate companies, if we finesse it too much, it looks too designery, where we're designing for designers instead of for the clients. So in this case, I like it how just as it is.
So you don't think we need to do anything? What do you think, Erica?
I don't know. The kerning seems a little odd, like maybe
To me,
uneven. Because
yeah.
So go ahead.
No, it's just I feel like I kind of want to change the font. It seems a little off, like the E. There's something weird going on. At least this doesn't seem.
I
Right?
also see that the ILI doesn't look too legible, so maybe we can work on that too.
Yeah, just cleaning it up a little bit. Because there's what's a good rounded typeface? Is there
There's Gotham rounded. Also, maybe there could be a different symbol for a real estate company, because that up arrow can look too stock investment.
Well, but the
right?
thing is, it's an investment. It's a real estate investment
I
company, so
see.
the arrow does
Okay.
mean something, like an added layer.
Kind of like stocks or something.
All right, did we come to a solution, ladies? Thanks for filling in. That was really well done. Bravo. I think we all could, learn from you guys. You guys did a good job there. Excellent. Okay, I'm looking at this typeface. I'm also reading the comments. I don't like it. I'm the lone voice, the dissenter in this group.
You don't like
No,
it at all?
Well, no, I didn't say that.
Oh.
I just said I don't like it. I didn't say at all. I'll break it down for you guys. I don't like it. We had to struggle to read this thing. That should be the first criticism when we're looking at a logo is, can I read it? And I'll tell you why I have a problem reading it. This arrow, I'm going to highlight here, obscures the tops of the I. So I'm confused as if it were 3 I's or 3 L's or what the heck, because it obscures it. We don't know. And this is thrown in there in a strange way, you guys. So let's do this again. First of all, it's not using a typeface that I like. And that's just me, guys. I get it. So you see how this, we can't select it? If I hit Command Option J, I believe I can select all this now and hit delete, but I still can't. Why? It's on a different layer. Let's check it out. Where are my layers? Yeah, there's all these layers. Okay. I like that you created layers. Well organized, well named. Good job. Now I'm going to delete all of them. Thank you. And this is for a German real estate investment company. It means real estate assets. Okay, he broke a rule here, you guys. Look at this. I'm going to zoom in here. What's going on here?
Right.
Double prime mark. Not a quote. Not a quote. All right, Mr. Rays, delete this. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. And I just want to work in black and white. So I'm going to hit D for default colors, Shift X to shift them, to switch them out, and hit that, and hit Command Y. There you are. Okay. Take this, I'm going to put it over here and scale it down like so. Zoom in. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick a typeface that isn't too tricky. Mobilien. What typeface should we use, ladies?
Gotham rounded.
I don't have Gotham. Sorry.
you didn't.
It's the one
Accurate.
I couldn't load it. Let me see. Do I have it? I do not. Accurate. Okay, somebody says accurate. Bold, right? Okay. Oh, it has some similar characteristics to OCRB.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. Okay, that's one. We need to just look at a couple of typefaces. So each person is allowed to pick one. Who said accurate?
Emily.
Yes.
Emily. Okay, next.
But you didn't have the one I want.
Well, excuse me. Pick another one. Such a spoiled brat. You don't have the one I want. No, you can pick any one. Just pick the one that I have. Come on.
Let's see.
Work with me here. Come on, girl.
What's a rounded? I'm trying to pick one that's rounded.
Well, she's
Why
thinking
not
about
Din?
it. Din. Din is so not rounded, but yes.
I know. Well,
Boom. Din. Erica, you get to pick a font if you know one, or a typeface. I know which one I'm going to pick, so let's go. Okay, time's up.
I
wanna pick Helvetica.
That one.
I'm going to pick Helvetica Bold. Okay? I'm just going to look at it. Now, the reason why I picked Helvetica Bold, ladies, because he wanted to have it oblique. And I'm pretty sure there is an oblique Helvetica. That's why I picked it. Does Din have an oblique?
No, I
No.
don't think
No.
I
so.
don't think so either. So, but we can cheat it. I'm going to just
skew it.
take the tracking. Yeah, you could skew it if you wanted to. Okay, let's look at these two logos. One has no tricks. One has tons of tricks. Curved things, custom drawn font probably, typeface, some arrowing things up here. Which one do you guys like better?
Helvetica.
Helvetica.
Erica, are we unanimous on that?
Agreed.
Internets, what say you? Do you like the Helvetica or the original? Say original or Helvetica.
Helvetica.
They're not very responsive.
Okay, it's all right.
Oblique.
Helvetica oblique. You guys go with that?
Yeah. Helvetica. Okay.
Okay.
They're coming in.
All right. Okay. So there's a problem here. If the first thing that we do,
Oh my God.
what's happening? It's all Helvetica?
No, it's some original, but
Okay,
hold
mostly
on.
Helvetica.
Yeah.
Helvetica rounded.
Oh yeah. There is a Helvetica rounded.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Come on.
Africa.
Okay. So what we want to do is figure out a way to incorporate this arrow. How should we do that, ladies? Excuse
We
me.
should put it over the IL.
Just do the exact same thing again? No, we're not going to do that.
Okay.
First, I'm going to draw it so you guys can think a little bit. So I'm going to just draw a line here, hold down shift, and then it's always trending upwards.
Or it could go over the senders of the BIL, like just goes over it. Maybe not cut it off.
In the center.
Yeah. Well. Could
Can
try.
add an arrowhead here, something
Oh,
like that.
that's how you do that.
Not much changes. Mom, I feel like I'm teaching you Illustrator.
No, I didn't. I mean, like I usually just make it.
So I am teaching you Illustrator. It does, the arrow is too big relative to this, so I can't use it. Normally I would just be able to use it. But it's super easy to do this because all I have to do is select this and draw a marquee box like this because everything's drawn at a 45-degree angle. Oops. Hit A. Hit delete. And it's super easy. I didn't hit it. I missed the point. Where are you, point? Is that the point? Yeah, I got it. Okay. Now we have our elements. We have an arrow, and we have the type.
Maybe put it over the M.
You want to do the exact same logo again, huh? You want to put it over the M. Okay, I'm going to select this now. I'm going to drag it down here. You want to put it like that?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Well, that's an option. Erica, you didn't like that. What should we do? I have another idea.
Can we do like a Verizon logo kind of thing?
Like what?
At the end.
Right.
We
That
can do
won't be
whatever
too
you want.
long.
No, we can do whatever you want. Like somewhere like around here.
Mm-hmm. And probably you have to tweak the logo, delete that part that your mouse is hovering.
I'm not going to delete Jack.
Oh, well.
I mean, do you want to? I mean, I could.
Is that your idea?
No, it's not. But I'm just showing that there's
Okay.
options. We don't have to delete anything. We can take this again. We can duplicate it down. And now we can delete this part as she wanted us to. And it's too far out, right? So then we can bring it in here. And then bring it a little closer to it. Like so? You want me to scale it down?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to go to hit Command K, and this time I'm going to hit Scale, Stroke, and Effects, I think. Because I think if I don't, it's going to be too thick. What do you guys think? Any other ideas?
That could be a version.
I like that.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you do.
Thanks.
I don't remember saying thank you. Here we go. All right. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take this away. And
Oh my
I'm seeing an
God.
opportunity. I see an opportunity to maybe draw an M. Pen.
Someone
click.
says too generic. I don't see real estate.
Shoot. Okay. So judgy.
I know.
Relax.
Should we put a hat on it?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, like the arrow on top of it.
There's an M. That didn't add anything. What's so funny, Molly? You're
You're
reading.
saying to you relax.
No, you relax.
I don't you relax.
I can't even hear you.
I know. It's because I'm just so relaxed.
No, not you. The internet.
Ditch the arrow. Move the roofs over the house.
Okay.
Relax. 2 lines under the arrow. Make a house.
You guys
Okay.
want to measure resting heart rate?
Yeah. We should put that on the
Okay,
screen.
so I'm going to hit rotate again. R, double click on it. 45, of course. I'm going to hit the pen tool. This time, instead of deleting, I'm going to just hover over it and it'll give me the minus thing. I'll just hit that. Now I can take this, put it right there. And I'm going to scale down, click right there, and then shift scale towards that point till it hits that point. Boom, right there. That's my house. Now, what do they want me to do with the house?
I don't know. Well, they
Aren't you the one to read in the comments? Oh,
Yeah,
Emily,
yeah.
tell me how to turn off the curve thing.
So go to View on the top bar and hide, let me see, hide a corner widget. On the bottom, keep going down, top, right, up to, right there.
Great. Okay, what do they want me to do?
They just said it doesn't look like a real estate company. They didn't say do anything with the house.
Yeah.
They said
Looks
make a
more
roof.
like stocks.
Make it into the roof of the house. I don't know. They're not saying to do anything with that.
Oh, what if you sandwich the roof and the house in between, or the Mobilien, the actual type sandwiched in between the roof and the bottom?
Wait, can you say that just fluidly?
Okay, if you put the type in between the top triangle and the bottom square.
The type between the top triangle and the bottom square.
Yeah, in between those. In between the
Oh, I
triangle.
see.
and the
I see what you're
square.
saying. I see.
Except it not be a square. It's more like a.
I got it.
Okay.
At this point, I got it. So you're saying take this type now, put it in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. More or less.
Someone said, nice fence.
Ish.
Yeah. Picket Fence City looks cute.
It does. It reminds me of, the logo we
New
did
York
earlier.
City. Yeah.
Okay.
Or you could put it in the
Mhm.
box and turn the type white.
I could do that as well. Taking this down here, and I'm gonna move it over. Move this back up, and then select the type, bring it to the front, Command Shift right bracket, hit D for default, hit X to switch and hit slash. And we can scale it down. I'm gonna hit Command Shift C, drag this thing in here on the center, scale it down a little bit.
Maybe bring the bottom of the square up.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Got some ideas. I was going to say solutions, but they're not really solutions. If we like this idea, which I'm not loving because the shape is a little funny, and it's super heavy relative to what's going on, I got an idea. I have something to try. I'm a try guy. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to lock that first. Command 2. Select this and delete. I'm going to take this thing, select that part, and I'm going to hit Command X and cut it. And I'm going to hit Command F to paste in front, drag that sucker down, select this, hit Command J. And then I'm going to take this, hit Shift X to make it an outline, get the stroke thing going. And I think we had it like 8 points or something. No, that's too little. Maybe 15? Still not enough for me. 25. Okay. Hit Command Option 2 to bring that guy back. Hit D for default colors, Shift X, hit slash, and we're in business. Now, this is kind of an open house thing. Maybe as a shape that could work. Still not working for me. So what I'm going to do is take this, hit the pen tool, hit Option, Shift up maybe. Bring this guy in a little bit. I think the roof needs to be bigger than this. Maybe. Now I've made it terrible. Okay. Just trying ideas. It's that there's just too much negative space in the gable of the roof. You guys know what this is? It's called the gable.
No, the slant down.
It's called the gable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe lower it.
You need to tighten it. The problem is when you lower it, it starts to
Be wonky.
Yeah.
a little wonky. Well, fail again. Fail again. Well, this is why I want to stress this point to everybody that's watching right now. This is why logos cost a certain amount of money, because it takes thinking and designing and whipping something out in 5 minutes. Might show that you're really fast, but it doesn't mean that you're really good. It takes time for us to think through the problem, explore some ideas, and try to see if we can come up with something that communicates a concept. And this one in particular is kind of difficult. Sometimes the internet, through group intelligence here, let me hold up this tablet here. Come on, recognize my finger. Let's see what they got. This is a REIT firm, not a real estate brokerage. That's good to know. Looks like
What are you
mountains. I'm reading a live chat. What are you reading? I just
I
picked
don't
it up.
see that.
I just picked it up. Pizza Hut.
Okay.
So this is a REIT. So you know what? Really,
Negative space.
they just need to seem really stable. So I'm going to go back to Erica's suggestion a little bit, and I think I can make it look stable. Running out of room. You know what that means? You guys, get out of my house. They're gone. Now it's just us. Delete all this stuff. And delete you. See you later, suckers.
See you later.
See you later.
Alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
Okay, I think we had enough of that. Boom, take this. Look at this, guys. If we just take this and put it in a box.
Boom,
I
it's
dare.
done.
I dare. I'm going to hit D, and I'm going to hit slash. And let's see. Just needs to be stable, you guys. We already said that just having Helvetica is better. That's it. But I got an idea still.
What's your idea?
Do you guys like this?
No,
It's not bad.
Emily?
it's too generic.
No, screw you. I'm just kidding. Why? What do you want to do to it? I don't think it's too generic, but keep going.
That's all I had to say.
Thanks for weighing in.
How do you make it not generic?
It isn't generic. And generic is okay, guys. If you guys think some of the biggest fashion brands in the world, it's a typeface. Think about Verizon. Your criticism shouldn't be it's generic. Does it read? Is it solid?
Yes, it's
Is
solid.
it going to stand the test of time? We strive for timeliness or timelessness. I'm sorry, not timeliness. I thought maybe we'll try one more trick, you guys. You know where I'm going to go with this?
No, I don't.
Okay. As soon as I draw something, somebody's going to open their mouth probably, right? I'm going to just try something. Why won't it let me rotate? Rotate. My whole life is about
T-Mobile.
rotation. What's that?
Someone said T-Mobile. I don't know.
T-Mobile. I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh,
T-Mobile.
I know what you're... No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what you're doing.
You wish.
There's also a $25 donation.
I like the
Oh,
way you
yeah.
say that.
Tony Lopez.
Hold on.
Coming
I like the
through.
way you said it, Emily. I'm going to center this. I should have centered them all. What am I thinking? There we go. Where am I going with this? You guys still don't see it? You sure? Your last chance. Your last chance. What do I need to do here? I need to do a triangle. We'll rotate it one more time. 45 degrees. Boom. And then I need to delete this point. Take this and put it right here. Anytime you guys want
Oh, it's a big M.
anytime you guys want to shout out that you know what it is. Did you say something, Molly?
No, everyone on the internet's getting it too. They're like, big up, big up.
The internet's much faster in our group here. I'm going to just scooch it out. Maybe it's like, we can play around with the weight just because I didn't want to crowd that thing a little bit too much, you know?
Yeah.
It feels like Kmart now. I don't know. It's whatever, guys.
I actually like the one before.
We're just trying. We're just trying. Okay? So, easy peasy.
Beautiful cover girl.
Maybe she was born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's Mobilien?
Oh, pushing. All right, where's my sound effects? And somewhere right there. That's all I got for you guys today. If you look at some of the identity systems done by the world's best designers, they're very, very simple. It shows a lot of restraint. It's not about what we can add. We're only going or get rid of. It's only adding the things that are essential to what it is that we want to say.
Yes.
I think, honestly, just this one right here was just good enough
This
for
one
me.
right here?
This one right here was pretty good. This one on the left,
Yeah.
don't you guys think?
I mean, you can do so much with that, honestly. You can make a whole system,
You can.
Patterns.
It just needs to be solid, you guys.
apply it.
What we're going to do right now, I don't love these options here, but I'm going to bring back the original. Here it is. Let's zoom in. You guys can see it. Is this going to stand the test of time?
No.
Does this read? Is this versatile? When we scale this thing down, will we still be able to see what's going on? Okay? These things are getting a little tricky here. They feel a little like Art Deco to me. I'm going to move them a little to the right so that we're not distracted by them. Then I'm going to zoom in here. So basically, we have these two to look at. That's what we got. Talk to me.
What? I mean, the top one, no, won't stand the test of time.
What if you put it on the bottom
What do you mean?
of the box? Like, put the type on the bottom. Like,
On
closer.
the bottom of the box?
Yeah, so there's more, like,
I know what you're saying. Thank you.
Someone says, how do you justify the box? How do you sell that?
I don't sell things. I don't justify. Justify means like you sound like you're in defense of something. I'm going to move this down
more like explanation than justify.
because this is solid and it works.
feel like I've seen this.
Of course you've seen it. It's a box. It's just a box, you guys. It's geometry. I'm going to take this. I'm going to get rid of that. I have one other thing I'm going to try.
Okay.
Okay?
Let's try it.
I think I can take this one. Put it over here. We probably should draw this, Molly, is in a root 3 rectangle.
Oh,
And not just do any old rectangle.
I agree.
You guys remember how to do that? Molly's,
you draw a
Molly's
box.
expression just changed drastically.
Oh my God. Wait, just give me a second to think, Chris. I'm not as fast as you are, okay?
Thank you for that news flash. That's like top story right there. Molly
Top
is
story.
not.
I'm not fast. I have a hard time reading. Whatever, guys. Hate on me all you want.
Go tell me how to draw root 3.
Okay. Draw a box. Then draw a diagonal in the box. Then you rotate that diagonal down.
And then extend it.
And then extend the box to where the line goes. Is that clear?
Yeah, it's totally clear. You're going to take this. You're going to take the hypotenuse. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to use my pen tool, select this, and just get rid of that. Now we can get rid of this point. That's the hypotenuse of that box, right? I'm going to take this. I'm going to bring it over to here. And I'm going to rotate it. Minus 45, I think. Yes. You guys got that? I'm going to rotate it. So it's here. The internet's. Okay. And then I'm going to zoom in. There we go. I'm going to take this. I'm going to bring that to that point. That is called a root what?
Root 2.
Correct. Now we're going to do root 3 because it's not that wide yet. So we're going to take this. We're going to do the same thing. What are we going to do? We're going to take the pen tool. I'm going to delete that point. Select this point and delete that. That's the hypotenuse of that rectangle. Cool. Again, I'm going to take this. I'm going to rotate it. Minus 45 degrees. Oops. Oh, it's not 45 degrees now. Take this. Put it right here. I'm going to take the rotation tool. Drop the anchor point right here. Grab that sucker and make it line up with that.
Beautiful.
This is now a root 3 rectangle. And the internet that didn't watch the topography course, what the heck is root 3? What is the point of all of this? I'm going to show you right now. These are kind of golden, magical proportions of things. If you take this and you scale it down into fourths, they're all going to line up perfectly. Watch. Take the scale tool. I'm going to double click on this. I'm going to hit non-uniform, horizontal. I'm going to do 25%, vertical 100%, and I'm going to hit copy. Hopefully I don't make a fool of myself right now because I think it was 4. And then we can take this thing and we could duplicate it. See how they're perfectly divisible by each other?
Yes.
And I'm going to take this. I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. And I'm going to scale that thing down to fit in this box here. It's quite magical, people.
Someone's asking if the root 2 stream is available. It's a part of the
Yeah,
typography.
it's totally available. You just got to pay for it.
Of course.
Right.
And it's totally worth it.
Then I take this. I think I might have messed up.
No.
Take this and I'm going to scoot it up. No, I messed up, see? Something went wrong. I'm not supposed to do this. Can't remember what. Oh, I know what. I was supposed to take all of this. My bad. My bad. I'm supposed to take all of that and rotate it 90 degrees. And then group it. Move it over here. And I'm going to scale this thing down. Still wrong. Somehow I messed up, you guys. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's supposed to be thirds or fifths or something, but I'm going to go back to this.
Okay.
But that's my root 3, and then you can do root 4, root 5, etc. And I'm going to put this in that box. The last thing I'm going to do, the last little trick I'm going to do right now.
What is it?
I'm going to outline this. Some people don't know this, so I'm going to show you guys a trick here. Where's my measurement tool? Anybody know where it is?
No.
It's in here somewhere. Where is it? The internet's going to tell me where?
Is the internet? Where is the...
Maybe it's in here. No. Pen, lasso, pen, line.
Arrowhead? No.
The ruler tool to measure. Sorry, guys, hanging with me.
They're telling you where you messed up on the drawing the root 2.
They did?
Yeah.
How did I mess up?
They said you messed up earlier when you free transformed the diagonal from the rectangle.
Well, let's not worry about that right now.
Okay.
Why don't you search?
It's the bottom of the toolbar.
I'm looking. Where? The ruler tool. Molly, you can just type in where's the ruler tool in Illustrator while I'm struggling. I found it. Thank you very much. All right. Anyways, so you guys see this is the ruler tool. I want to measure this angle. So I can click on this, and I can click on this, and it should tell me the angle. And the angle is what? The angle's right there. It's 78 degrees. Okay? That's how you measure the angle. So if you wanted to duplicate this angle, that's how you would measure it. I don't need to because I'm going to do a cheat. I'm going to grab this and just copy it like that. I'm going to scale that up. I'm thinking maybe we could cut the box. Maybe an asymmetric cut. Like there and there. Okay?
Cool.
And let's pretend like that was perfect. It's not. Let's just pretend. Can we pretend?
We can pretend.
Okay, cool. You guys give me permission.
Yes.
I'm going to select that and that. I'm going to hit divide. Pathfinder. Divide. Select that chunk. Select that chunk.
Cool.
I just want to see if I can repeat that one angle. It looks terrible. I already can tell. Proportion is all wrong. I'm going to try it one more time. Because it's too even. That's almost the halfway point, so that's lousy. Maybe I can go up here.
I see.
And down here. But this is not a steep enough angle, so I might have to just do the whole box. What do you guys think? Do the whole box?
Do the whole box.
Try it. See what happens.
Someone said, Calvin, I'm learning so much. Great tips, Chris. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for hanging in there with us. I know it's long. It's lunchtime. I'm going to hit Command J. Hit Command J. Theoretically, if that was the root too. And I'll have to read the book again to see what's going on. Why I messed up on that. I don't think it's what they said, but I did mess up somewhere.
Somebody said to lose the box and keep the slashes.
Slashes.
What do you mean?
I like the box. Like
the
basically.
Angled. When you were still when it was just the two lines, the two angles.
Just the lines, no box. That's what they were saying.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. That kind of mirrors that. I'm going to select this right now, and I'm going to stretch it out a little bit. I need to give it a little more space in there. Okay. Now they want to try just the lines. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so delete these two things. Ooh.
Oh.
Sorry. I got a little aggressive there.
I think.
What the heck is going on?
Is there two M's?
There could be.
I think so. Or no, you grouped the M in the box or something. Or.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I'm going to select this, select that, hit Shift X to switch that, and hit Command Y so we can see what's going on. I messed up on something there.
Okay.
I accidentally grabbed something when I was not supposed to. Command Shift G. Command Option G. What happened here? Okay, I effed up. I will fix that. I think I know how to fix it. Somewhere along here I effed up. Select this. This time I will select this, just this part, and just that part, and hit cut. And delete this whole thing. Hit Command F to paste in front. Hit Shift X, stroke. Just do a 20-point stroke. And let's take this guy and bring him over. And let's make him black. D for default, Shift X, slash. Is that what they want?
Yeah, that's what they wanted.
Is it better?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Worth a try. I think this is going to wrap up our segment.
Okay.
So we're going to get out of here. I know you guys are hungry.
Yep.
Okay, guys, we've somehow managed to waste 2.5 hours of your good time working on tres logos. We will be back next week to complete, hopefully, the remainder of the logos. So don't worry about submitting anything because we can't even get through the 12 we've committed to yet. Okay?
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, you guys. I'm going to say goodbye to all of you and wish you guys a great weekend, happy weekend or whatever. And just to say goodbye on behalf of Molly, Erica, and Emily. Emily
left.
I know.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying on behalf.
Got it.
On behalf of the entire team, I want to say goodbye. Enjoy your weekend. Remember, You're not defined by your past. The future is what you make it. Let's roll the title. Let's get out of here.